You saw a hospital in your dream, and when you woke up, your mind was racing, right? Thoughts like, why was I suddenly in a hospital? Is someone going to get sick? Or is something bad going to happen? Might have been swirling around in your head. But hey, don't panic just yet. Seeing a hospital in a dream can actually mean something much deeper and more complex than you might think. In this video, we're going to break down what dreaming about a hospital really means. And no, this isn't the typical surface-level stuff you hear everywhere. We're digging into what your subconscious is actually trying to tell you. Let's get into it. At first glance, seeing a hospital in your dream might seem unsettling, but it's actually more common than you'd think. It usually points to a need for some kind of internal healing or renewal. Not necessarily physical illness, but more emotional or spiritual recovery. Your mind could be trying to work through emotional weight you're not even fully aware of. Things like stress, anxiety, or unresolved inner conflicts can often show up in dreams like this. If in your dream you willingly go to the hospital, it can mean you've come to some sort of realization. Maybe you've decided something in your life needs to change, or you're finally ready to face something head-on. But if someone forces you to go to the hospital in the dream, that's a different story. It could mean there are decisions being made for you in your waking life, maybe responsibilities or expectations you didn't really sign up for. And if you're going to the hospital with someone else, it could suggest you're feeling worried or responsible for that person in some way. Being in a hospital bed usually signals a need to slow down, reflect, or turn inward. It's about more than just physical exhaustion. It could be a sign that the stress, back-to-back issues, or emotional drain you've been feeling is catching up to you. Your dream might be telling you to hit pause and take care of yourself, mentally and emotionally. Dreaming of an emergency room usually points to something in your life that needs urgent attention. Maybe it's a decision you've been putting off, a change you've been avoiding, or a situation that's been dragging on too long. If there's something weighing heavily on you, this dream could be your mind's way of saying, it's time to deal with this before it wears you out anymore. An intensive care unit is a much heavier symbol. It often shows up when you're feeling overwhelmed by things beyond your control. Maybe you're going through something really intense, or you're deeply worried about someone close to you. This dream is like a flashing red light from your subconscious. It's saying the situation can't be ignored any longer. Walking through a hospital corridor usually represents uncertainty. If you're in the middle of making a big decision, or if something in your life feels unclear, this kind of dream makes total sense. Hallways are about transitions, leaving one thing behind and stepping into something new. It can also reflect an inner search, or that you're struggling to figure out what you truly want. Seeing a doctor or nurse in a dream often means you're in need of support, but maybe you're not asking for it out loud. These figures usually represent problem solvers in your subconscious, so your dream could be telling you, it's okay to ask for help. You don't have to carry everything on your own. If the hospital in your dream is completely empty or looks abandoned, it might reflect something from your past you've never fully dealt with. It could be emotions you've ignored, events you've avoided, or situations you left unresolved. This kind of dream can also relate to loneliness, emotional neglect, or feeling disconnected. If someone you know shows up in the hospital in your dream, it might be tied to unspoken feelings or worries you have about them. Maybe you feel guilty about something, or you feel a sense of responsibility toward that person. If the person is a stranger, it could actually represent a part of you, maybe a side of yourself you've become distant from. Getting discharged from the hospital in a dream is a good sign. It means you're starting to heal, emotionally or mentally. You're letting go of something heavy and stepping into a new chapter. This kind of dream usually comes with a hopeful message. The hard part is over. A fresh start is sure. Dreaming about a hospital can feel a little intense at first, but as you've seen, these dreams are often packed with meaningful, personal messages from your subconscious. If you're seeing these dreams often, it might be your mind's way of urging you to slow down, reflect, and reconnect with yourself. Sometimes listening to your inner world gives you more answers than anything outside ever could. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.